Hi guys, how you doing? It's been ages. Thank you to those of you who've emailed me. No, I did not die. No, I haven't had a nearly had a breakdown. No, I haven't been arrested. And no, I'm not married to Richard Armitage. So I'm still here. I'm back. I just had a really hard few months and decided I needed to take my own advice and take a break to work on who I was before I could pretend to be supportive for anybody else. I've done that now. So we're back today and I thought we could have a chat about loser days. What is a loser day? Some of you will instantly go, I know what a loser day is. Some of you will be like, might do. Loser days are those days where you just feel crap about yourself, where for whatever reason you start going through social media and comparing yourself negatively to somebody else. You start questioning all the things you've done recently. You start listing all of your own perceived slights and flaws and failures. For me, I have huge social anxiety, so that will almost always be everybody hates me, thinks I'm an arsehole and wants me to fuck off and never bother them again. For you, it might be something else. You might think that your body looks awful. I do that as well. You might think you're a terrible parent. I also do that. You might think that you are a terrible partner. I'm amazing. He's lucky to have me. What can I say? You might think that you are bad at your job. We all have those days. But whatever it is, where you've got a weakness and you feel something is wrong, so something in your world is wrong, you're using that to target in on yourself with negative self-talk and unkindness. Those days are really toxic, but they do happen to us all. I have them quite regularly. And I've kind of done some research on this and come to the conclusion that there are 3 key reasons why loser days occur. The first one is sensory. So, are you tired, hydrated? Have you been out for fresh air? Are you hormonal? Are your kids doing your head and screaming relentlessly? Are you anxious? Are you listening to your body? Have you been burning the candle at both ends? Have you been trying to be all things to all people? And an inner sense of resentment is leaving you with a physical sense of that you just can't shift off. That will give you a loser day. Number 2, are you being realistic about your goals and playing into what I call a culture of self-optimization? So what that means, it's the goop ideal. It's that everybody can be better. Are you trying hard enough? It's when you say to yourself, okay, I've been really bad recently. I am going to get up tomorrow early. I'm going for a run, then a yoga workout, then I'm going to meditate, then I'm going to have a fruit smoothie, then I'm going to put in a full 10-hour day. I'm going to be a perfect parent, call all of my friends, clean out my wardrobe, make sure that I do all of the things on my to-do list, sort out my finances, have amazing sex with my husband and sleep for a whole 8 hours the next night. Bullshit. No one can do that. And if you tell yourself that's what your life is going to look like from here on in, because that's what we're being told it should do, and if it doesn't, here's this thing that'll fix it, try this latest technique, there's something wrong with you. You absorb that message, you start putting unrealistic, unattainable, unachievable, painful goals in place that hurt. You cannot match them. You cannot live up to them. You cannot measure them. They become increasingly toxic. And every now and then you can ignore it and ignore it and ignore it and ignore it. And what will happen is you say to yourself, what's wrong with me that I can't achieve this? I know what I should be doing and I'm not doing it. You're playing into a message that's nothing to do with you, because all of those goals, all of that optimization doesn't take into consideration who you are, doesn't take into consideration the way you look at the world, your challenges, your biology, your physiology, your emotional needs, your demographic. It's just, this is a homogenous look at what a woman should be, or a man. You're not meeting it. So buy something, try something, do something, but for fuck's sake, don't be average. There's nothing wrong with average. It's okay just to be you. You don't have to be constantly trying to fixer-upper yourself like you're a fallen down house. I regularly look in the mirror and go, Jesus Christ, somebody needs to remodel the kitchen. I don't always have the budget for that. Goals should be realistic to you. So if you do want to change your life, that's fine. We all have to keep moving forwards. Goals keep us progressing, but make them realistic. Tiny little steps, done regularly, over a long period of time will get you up a mountain. Looking at the top of the mountain from the bottom and going, fuck it, I can jump up the top of that tomorrow. I can do this when you haven't even walked out the house for the last 6 months. Probably going to see you fail. And if you're then going to beat yourself up, you're never going to try again either. Make your goals realistic. Ask yourself what's standing in the way of them. Ask yourself why you're doing that. You diet for 3 weeks religiously and allow yourself nothing but water and the occasional lettuce leaf, you're going to fall off and binge. And if you're going to hate yourself, you're creating a cycle of negativity that you can't get out of. That's not a healthy goal. Making room for treats and hedonism and humanism within your healthy eating plan will keep you on it. It's about assessing where you can get it wrong rather than saying, I'm just going to get it right. And the final one, and this is really important, is make room for joy. When was the last time you felt joy? For me, it was last Sunday. I was out with my friend Lucy. We were in a field. It was sunny. We were being exceptionally inappropriate when we were saying about things. I nearly weed myself laughing. It was perfect. It was a holiday for my brain from responsibility, from need, from trying, from all the stresses and strains that I'm facing right now. And I came back feeling more able to cope because I'd had a moment of joy. Joy is not something we can experience all the time, but it's like the antidote to stress and responsibility. And we stop ourselves feeling joy. We're like, no, I can't do that. It's irresponsible. Probably shouldn't do that either. Oh, it's bad. No, someone's going to judge it. No, it's not important enough. I need to do the ironing. No, I haven't got time. And you wear yourself down and down and down and down until you're unhappy. What gives you joy? I don't care if it's pigs snorting with laughter at an episode of The Office. I don't care if you want to bounce up and down on a trampoline until you wee yourself. I don't care if joy to you is a massive, massive run up a big hill. It's not for me. It's about individual. What makes you joyous? When was the last time you felt joy? Allow joy. And guys, if the world has been a bit shit and you're looking in the mirror and going, I'm a loser, rather than the world is a bit shit, give yourself a break. We're all losers sometimes. Even me, I know it's really hard to believe. I'm so perfect. We all have those days. It will pass. But when it does pass and you can be more realistic, look at the 3 things. And you will have less and less of those I'm not good enough days over time. See you later.